Hey guys, my name is Lilly and today I'm out here in the forest again, and today I want to create some primitive Stone Age glue. Stay tuned. Okay, so I want to show you what you need for making primitive Stone Age glue. So first of all, you need some pine resin, and this pine resin I've collected yesterday, and it came off of injured pine trees. And pine trees, as well as other trees like spruce trees, they create resin when they are injured, and this way they close the wound. And this resin is actually really sticky when it's fresh, and when it's getting older it's getting hardened out, but it's still sticky if you melt it again. And you want to have some sticky ingredient if you want to create some glue. And I have this in a billy can, and I want to melt this on my stove today. So in here I have a candle, and this is my hobo stove that I created, and I just want to melt the glue like this. But this is not everything you need, so you need 2 more ingredients. So the next thing that you need is deer poo poo. So here you can see some deer poo, and deer poo basically consists out of plant fibers, and those you need inside of the glue because plant fibers, they will make the glue less brittle, and small fibers will just make it more flexible and more robust. Okay, so you want to have some fibers inside of your glue. And then you need 1 more ingredient, which I have inside of here. Last but not least, you will also need some charcoal. And this charcoal has to be ground into a fine powder. And I have a tick on my arm. Okay, so you want to have charcoal, and it needs to be ground very fine. And this will actually make the glue a little bit more brittle, because otherwise it's too soft. Okay, so now I'm taking the stone and I grind the charcoal. It's also a little bit moist, so it should dry out if possible. Okay, this is looking really good. Now I just let it dry on the sun, and I also need to grind the deer poo a little bit more. Alrighty, so I have my 3 ingredients ready. I have some fine fibers, plant fibers, which went through the stomach of a deer. I think it's actually moose, but I'm not sure. Then here we have some charcoal ground to a fine powder, and some pine resin. And now it's time to heat up the resin, and I want to use the candle here today. Okay, now we wait until the resin melts. Okay, I'm seeing the first bubbles. Nice. And you want to keep this at low flame, and it's important that it's not getting so hot that it burns, because then that would be bad for the glue. So make sure that you keep it at low heat. It should melt, but nothing more. This smells so good. There might be some impurities in here, so make sure that you get out the bark and some small twigs. And make sure that you keep this as clean as possible. Okay, so now we are liquid. Now let's start adding the compounds. First off, animal poo. I think that's enough. You don't want to use too much of the animal poo because otherwise the glue doesn't stick anymore. Maybe a little bit more like this. And now it's time for the charcoal. And this will color the glue black. That's not enough, I need more. And I just add the ingredients by gut feeling. I think I can still use more charcoal. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, now I want to check the quality of the glue. Yeah, I think it's good. It should have a high viscosity. Okay, now it's time to pick up the glue with using a couple of sticks. So just take the glue like that, and then I turn it. Then I take the next stick and do the same here. Turn, 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 turn. Turn, turn. And I continue doing that with all of my sticks. Turn, 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 turn. Can is almost empty. I can reheat that and take out the rest. And this is the result of today. Here you go. Now you have your pine resin sticks. Well, it's actually pine pitch glue now. Pine pitch glue. Wow, bist du gescheitert. Not bad. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for next time.